Okay, happy Friday. Once again, bro. Still on this losing streak. I'm washed out, bro. I'm washed out. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna stop trading. Fuck this shit, dude. Rather just get a job at McDonald's anyway. Um, so some pretty choppy price action coming in after market open. We got, a violation of this high, or just about. I mean, if you count the wick, then no, but if you count the body, if you cut the body of the candle, then we did violate it just barely. Um, so right as market open, we had obviously news at 10 p.m. I think it was ISM, yeah, ISM manufacturing PMI. So some pretty high impact news. Didn't seem to affect the market too much. As soon as 10 a.m. hit, obviously we had quite a pretty significant drop down. Which I was obviously hoping today. I don't know why I keep saying obviously. It's not, none of this shit is obvious, but so what I was hoping for today was a sort of a TJF setup, come down, rest down here by the end of the session. Um, well, although that is possible, what I'm saying right now, this is low key a good setup. This is where I should have taken a short. Because I was low key in a very, very hard discount to short in. I could have taken. Fuck. This is a pretty good setup right here. See, like, because what I wanted was the break and retest to catch, you know, this and like enter off of this right here, you know, because this is obviously like the ideal trade, right? You know, price comes up into a zone and then bounces off of it, and then you can catch the retracement for a good discount or for a good premium. I thought this was all the premium we were gonna get, you know, just about equilibrium off this price leg, but um, it showed some strength to the downside, but obviously buyers outperformed sellers in this candle. You can see how far down the wick went, but how high up the body ended up closing, which means that buyers are way more prominent than sellers. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. What I could have done better, waited. Obviously, we got this gap in price right here, and look, there it goes. See? Let's actually watch this. So yeah, that was my trade. Right about here. To take out this low. The low hanging fruit. Right there. I was just trying to take that little. I think it was all the way down here. A little two R. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I ended up getting my stop loss hit. This one wick took me down to about 77 ticks of profit, and then it just reversed completely. I was dancing around in this area for a while before just rigging up hard. Damn. Alright, so yeah, what I obviously could have done better right now, as I can see, is wait for this gap to be filled. It was the only thing that wasn't balanced. Everything else out here was balanced. I just thought because we hit 3 consecutive candles that, or I saw that, I don't know, I just saw that this candle was coming down pretty strongly, and I assumed that since we were in a slight premium right here, that we would begin descent. But look, there, it's about to go right now. Watch. Let's just mark it out. Let's say, because I called this out right as it was going. All right, so let's just say my fill would have been here for backtesting purposes. Say that would have been my fill, and then same exact TP right at these lows, and yeah. So that's what I could have done better right there. Waited for this gap to be filled. Take note of that. Remind me on Monday. This game's about reps, dude. You just gotta keep doing it and 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 getting marketing experience until you one day it clicks. It's not even gonna click one day. It's gonna click multiple days, and each one of those days is gonna provide some sort of value to you. Good coffee. So yeah, let's see. Currently, I'm reading Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. So I'll report back. I listened to the audiobook today in my morning walk, so I'll report back on what I learned from that book and if it affects my trading in any way. The chapter that I read today or listened to today was about accepting risk. So when you go into the market, you got to be aware of the risk that you're risking, like what you're risking, and take it as like a guaranteed thing. Like the risk is what's guaranteed because that's what affects you mentally, not the win. Like when you take a win, you kind of get like a high from it. It's like a euphoric feeling. But when you take a loss, it really breaks you if you're not tough about it. So the chapter was basically saying is like you got to understand the risk and go into it like expecting to lose, almost like thinking that's why. So in this one, I my stop loss was about 105. So it was 105 $105 loss to a $200 win. So it was two R about. I think it was a little bit more than 200. It was probably like 210, 230 around there. But I went into it knowing that I'm allowed to lose 90. Like that's okay. That's my risk. That's what I would risk on the live account, so I'm not worried about it. I try to risk between 60 and 90. That's like where, because I'm on a 50K account, so I need to practice on paper trading with the exact risk that I would use on my live. So I have a 50K. Can't be using 10K per trade, you know what I mean? You can't lose all of it in one. You have to try and mitigate it so you can maximize your profits. Let's see what this thing's doing right here. It's still going. I'm not going to sit here and wait for the entire thing to play out. So, yeah, that's all I got for today. And, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this weekend. Come back on Monday and do it again. Know what I'm saying?